never met anybody in the street. I don't even know if I've tried. I haven't tried though because I feel like I've been street harassed so much that I'm just like, I have a wall up when I'm walking down the street, you know? Like I'm not like open at all because I don't want to be looking like I'm asking for it, you know, that kind of thing, which is, I mean, obviously you're allowed to walk down the street and be safe. It is tough, like, you know, and it's hard because we do all want to be able to talk to each other in the street. And what's the difference between meeting somebody in the street or meeting somebody in a bar, you know, or meeting somebody at work, or, you know, people are people are people. I think that the interesting thing about talking about street hollows is that obviously we want to live in a world where people feel comfortable coming up to each other on the street and talking to each other. And we want to live in a world where you can say things like, "Good morning, how are you? You look nice today." Like this is the world that we want to live in. But I think the problem with some of that stuff can be that street harassment is so persistent and so pervasive and so scary. The CDC just came out with a report that said it's the most prevalent form of sexual violence in the country. And so when you're getting street harassed like I was when I started Holla Back like 3 or 4 times a day, somebody says anything to you on the street and you're bracing yourself that it's going to escalate into something worse. Part of the line between just having conversations on the street and being harassed is about the intent of the person doing it. Like, are they doing it because they want to objectify you? Are they doing it because they want to make you feel crappy or less than? Or are they doing it because they're genuinely interested in you, or because they genuinely think that you have a nice dress? And if you say, like, "Thank you," and then keep walking, they're not like upset by it, that they respect your space. Part of what sucks about street harassment is that it happens, you're alone, nobody comes to help you, and then you just try and pretend like it didn't happen because you're like, "I'm a strong woman, I'm a badass, like this doesn't hurt, whatever." And then you internalize it, and then it slowly kind of eats away at you over the years, or it reframes how you walk in public space, or how you walk in life, how you navigate life, you know, and it sort of has this slow but creepy and persistent impact on who you are. And so what we try to do is we try to really move the conversation about street harassment to something that's very isolating, to something that's very shareable. Because the act of sharing your story is so powerful for you personally in terms of your own healing, but it's also so powerful for other people to be able to see and to understand what's happening, like what is going on with street harassment, why does it hurt, how does it feel.